All right, let's get this started. We have to rate these countries from S to D based on our personal preferences.
Sure thing, Joe. Why don't you go first?
Okay, my first S goes to Canada. They have free health care and their prime minister is a hottie.
Whatever, Joe. My first S goes to Russia. They know how to get things done, and they have beautiful women.
My first S goes to Germany. They've done a great job rebuilding after World War II.
Germany, my next D goes to Germany. They have no sense of humor.
Good one, Joe. I'm giving my next D to Mexico. They're sending over their worst people.
Come on, Donald. You can't just label an entire country like that.
Look, I'm just saying what everyone's thinking.
Yeah, I'm sure everyone thinks you're a genius.
You know what, Donald? Your opinion doesn't matter. You're not even a real president.
I am, too, a real president. And you know what? My next S goes to North Korea. Kim Jong-un is a great guy.
Are you kidding me? My next D goes to North Korea. That guy's a dictator.
Oh, Joe, you just don't understand how to make deals.
You're both wrong. My next D goes to Syria. That place is a war zone.
Yeah, and my next S goes to Ireland. They know how to drink.
Oh, Joe, you're such a lightweight.
Okay, let's get back on track. My next S goes to Japan. They have an incredibly rich culture.
Yeah, and my next S goes to Australia. They have cute animals and beaches.
My next S goes to Saudi Arabia. They know how to treat their women.
Donald, you can't be serious. That place is a human rights disaster.
And hey, I like their oil.
Of course you do, Donald. Money talks, right?
Wait a minute, what about China? They're a huge world power.
Well, we should probably rate them too.
Yeah, but what do we even say about them?
Easy, they get an F.
An F? That's pretty harsh, Donald.
Hey, they're stealing all our jobs and our intellectual property.
And they're polluting the planet.
Plus, they eat dogs.
And they are the ones responsible for COVID-19.
All right, let's move on before this gets any worse. My next S goes to Sweden. They have a great social welfare system.
Yeah, and my next S goes to the Netherlands. They have legal weed and prostitution.
Oh, wow, what a great moral standard.
Okay, my next D goes to Venezuela. Their economy is a mess.
And my next D goes to Somalia. It's a failed state.
Wow, this is really getting heated. My next S goes to Antarctica. It's the only place where global warming is actually a good thing.
Okay, that's not a real country, Joe.
I know, but seriously, we need to take care of the planet.
Absolutely. And speaking of taking care of things, my next S goes to Norway. They're a leader in renewable energy.
Yes, and my next S goes to Costa Rica. They abolished their army and are committed to environmental protection.
That's all well and good, but my next S goes to Israel. They're a strong ally and have a great military.
Donald, you're not even trying to be objective anymore.
Yeah, it's almost like he's biased or something.
Hey, I have every right to my own opinions.
And on that note, my next D goes to the entire state of Florida. You know why?
Okay, let's try to get back on track. My next S goes to South Korea. They've made amazing progress since the Korean War.
Yes, and my next S goes to New Zealand. They have the most beautiful landscapes and the nicest people.
My next D goes to Iran. They're a threat to national security.
Donald, you can't just label an entire country as a threat.
Look, I'm just saying what needs to be said.
Yeah, because you're such an expert on foreign policy.
I know more than you think, Joe.
You know what, guys? Let's add a new category. Let's call it the Z category.
What does Z stand for?
Zimbabwe. It's a country that's been struggling for a while now. I think it deserves its own category.
We're making progress, okay? My next S goes to Russia. Putin's doing a great job over there.
Russia? You're giving Russia an S?
Yeah, because nothing says great job like poisoning your political opponents.
All right, that's enough out of you, Barack.
Just saying the truth, Donnie.
Well, I think we can all agree that the best country is the USA.
Absolutely. It's been an honor serving this country.
And nobody loves America more than me.
I give the USA an A+ for exceptionalism and an F for the last 4 years.